Hello everyone. I haven't made a video like this in a long time, but I just need a place to vent. Maybe what I can say can... Well, maybe what I have to say can help other people. Because I've learned a lot from this and I just need a place to get it all out. Today I finally broke up with my abusive girlfriend. After 3 months of her just abusing me emotionally and verbally, I just finally had enough of it yesterday and I cut off all ties. A lot of my friends and family were urging me to dump her and get her out of my life. They told me it would hurt at first, but in the long run it would be worth it, which I hope they're right. At first our relationship started out great. I was told that this is the honeymoon phase when we think we love each other. Everything is going well and it seems like we have a connection, but months down the line it starts to change and it seems to fade out. Feels like she wants to use me more than love me. I mean, she was fine until the start of 2025 when she started to blow up at me and insult me for daring to care about her being suicidal. I told her she was being really unfair to me and she apologized for it. She also started taking antidepressants at the time, which I think was a big part in her changing because they suppress sexual energy and emotions. Our relationship was pretty sexual when it started out, and I've been told that it's not a good way to start out relationships. I don't know, it's likely because her emotions were being suppressed. She started to stop loving me because all she wanted me for was sex, and she only kept me around because she wanted money from me because I gave her a gift once on her birthday, and I thought she was going to give me one on mine. Couples give each other gifts. Like, she was telling me about how she doesn't even get gifts where she lives, and, you know, because I loved her, I did it for her. I did it for that reason. It only got worse from there. She kept being rude to me, asking me to do things for her, like buying her a game, and if I dared to ask, hey, can you stop treating me like shit and treat me like your boyfriend, maybe then I'd have a reason to do this, she went on rants about how I'm like a turbo autist for things she had no problem with me doing before. She later got even worse with this because she kept getting mad at me for things she had no problem with me doing before. She never set up that boundary before, so changed. Like, you can't be mad at me for stuff you were okay with me making jokes about before. She was comparing me to lolcows because I made a fucking joke animation. Like, it's a fucking joke. I know it's a cringy animation, it's just something I made for fun. But the fact that she even did it was a red flag for me because it shows how someone thinks about you. That they want to see you become the center stage of mockery. It became off and on, but every day I was depressed. I was depressed the one I loved have turned into such a huge piece of shit. Depressed I had zero love from her. How could she go from saying I am so perfect for her to flat out treating me like an object for her own pleasure? I spent days wanting to kill myself because of how unloved I felt. How much I felt she hated me and was just using me. It fucking hurt. All she did was sit there and call me sensitive or insult me because I dared to be upset about how she was abusing me. The thing about this is the turbo autist stuff is just projection. She spends every day playing CSGO, begging me like I'm her father for skins. Meanwhile, I'm working my ass off all day and going outside and doing things. Really, who is the loser here? All she does is play video games all day while taking her anger out on me. She would say she loves me, but she never really did. She just wanted to use me for her own sexual and monetary pleasure. She wasn't changing. I mean, she was very sociopathic to me and uncaring. I wasn't getting what I wanted. It was abuse, and I want to tell people who are listening, if you dealt with people that are like her so far, and if you dealt with what I've dealt with so far, just leave. Don't do what I did and stay in hopes she changes back to how she used to be. It won't happen. I should have left when I had all my friends telling me to leave 3 months ago. It would have saved me so much time. The last 3 months wouldn't have been hell for me. Eventually she was begging me to buy her CSGO skins again for her birthday gift, even though her birthday is like 6 months away. Of course I take issue with this because she clearly was just using me to buy her shit, while she gives nothing back other than insulting me and treating me like shit. She often would get angry at me and say I'm being paranoid. She was angry that I wouldn't be so trusting, and I'd often conclude that something bad was going on. Turns out my paranoia was correct, and she was gaslighting me for daring to notice the red flags and be suspicious. Remember when I mentioned that I thought that I got a birthday gift from her? She sent a video of her ass for my birthday, and I always knew something was off about it because the proportions didn't match up with the video she sent me along with other details. So when she was asking me for a birthday gift, I wanted to see what she gave me in return, to see if she really cared about me. Turns out, the gift she sent me was just a leaked OnlyFans video. So that led to two possibilities. Either she was a popular OnlyFans model this entire time, or she just didn't give a shit about my birthday and didn't want to give me anything in return. The latter was the truth. I was devastated to confirm this. I didn't want to believe it, but I always knew it was the case. This leads on to my next advice I want to give. If a relationship is one-sided like this, you're being used. If she can't do anything for you in return, she has no excuse, and if that's the case, just get out of the relationship because you're just being manipulated. I confronted her about this, and instead of apologizing or maybe even trying to lie about it, she flat out asks, "How did you find out?" Like, so fucking evil. I pressed her about lying to me, and she kept avoiding the question because she had no defense. She couldn't say I was paranoid or sensitive or say I was acting like a toddler, even though she begs me to buy her children's games like a spoiled brat, but, apparently I'm the toddler, not, the spoiled brat who plays fucking video games all day and treats everyone around her like shit and acts like a fucking kid. But she had no defense, and when these types of people have no way to pretend to be morally better, they show their true colors. They go full mask off and they just go for insults, and that's how you know you've won the argument. All she did was insult me and attack me and get angry at me for daring to be upset that she abused me.
Not gonna lie, bro. So you probably just need to touch grass, cause like, what the fuck? Yeah, just touch grass and like go outside, please.
You sit on your ass all day and you play CS:GO. Like, don't tell me to touch grass when that's all you do all day. You just play fucking video games and sit on your ass and you beg me like I'm your fucking dad for fucking skins. Like, if you want fucking skins, go get a fucking job. You don't even care that your boyfriend is suicidal. Like, how big of a piece of shit can you be to be like this? Like, you've treated me like shit for the past 3 months. I have every right to feel the way I fucking do. She laughed at me being suicidal. She abused me. She told me to touch grass for being suicidal because of the way she treated me. And this was the first time I even got to hear her voice. I didn't mention it now, but I point out how she's repeating the same cycle of abuse that her father did to her onto me, because her father would abuse her in the same way and make her feel suicidal from her father not caring about her. Now she was doing the same thing to me. That's another thing I want to mention. If someone has dealt with abuse previously, they can repeat the abuse onto others. She then said that she didn't even care about how horribly she's treated me, and I finally told her I was done. That I wasn't going to be buying her shit, that I wasn't going to be dealing with her anymore, and that she can live in her own hell and leave me the fuck alone. As she has become nothing but a parasite trying to use me as a host to survive. The woman I used to love is gone. I don't even know if she existed to begin with. In the end, she admitted to what I knew, saying she didn't care if I killed myself, saying how horrible I am and how I'm somehow a lolcow. Like, what the fuck? Like, it fucking hurts. To have someone flat out tell you, someone you used to love, that they hope you die and just be so uncaring about it. It's like, she was talking like that stupid Twitter slang too, which is, really fucking, I hate people that talk in that way. It's very sociopathic, like. I also find it funny how she was saying that she wouldn't love me or be attracted to me. Yeah, why were you simping for me then? Why were you saying how hot I was? Why were you loving me? Why were you on my dick? Bullshit. You're just angry that I won't give in to your abuse anymore. That's all this is. And she wants to act like I'm being unreasonable for being upset about how much abuse I've went through. Most people would pretend to apologize or to take the moral high ground, but here she just flat out admitted how evil she is, which all my friends were telling me she was going to try and guilt trip me into staying with her. And they were telling me not to fall for it, but yeah. The point is, and the reason I'm making this video is, if you see any of these red flags or any of this stuff in your video in your relationship, just leave. Don't stay. Don't make the same mistake I did. You don't deserve to be manipulated and used. That's why I'm making this video, because I want you guys to see the red flags and to avoid people like this. I am sorry for the lack of updates, and this is partially why I've been so depressed and upset, and I've been scared to tell people about it, because I didn't know what to do. I've been going through a lot, guys, and I'm in a lot of pain with what happened. And honestly, all I just wanted was her just to apologize and just fucking admit what she did was wrong. All I wanted was for her just to go back how she used to be, you know, a loving girlfriend, but like, she just put me through 3 months of fucking hell. I don't know, I'm just happy it's fucking over, but it hurts. I thought I found the person I finally wanted, but I guess after the honeymoon phase, she just showed her true colors, I guess. I just don't know what I did to deserve all the abuse. I just don't know why it happened. I don't know what I did wrong. But at the very least, I still have tons of friends and family who helped me feel better during this time. It just hurt me so much when she was just devaluing my feelings and telling me that my suicidal thoughts can be cured and that it's not a big deal. She was just encouraging me to end my own fucking life. And for what? Because I just dared to ask her for her to treat me better. I'm just going through a lot right now, and I just want to thank you guys for being with me in this whole situation. If I didn't have people like you, I feel like she could have manipulated me into ending my life. I don't know, she just made me feel so horrible about myself. And if I didn't have you guys tell me that she was wrong, I might have actually believed into the shit she said, because I don't have a good self-esteem. She knew this, that's why she abused me. I'm just thankful I have people who can point out what she was doing to me was wrong, and help me avoid going down the path of self-destruction she has led herself into. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just had to make this video. I just had to let you guys know why I've been so fucking inactive. But I've just been so fucking depressed because of this that I just couldn't work. I just went through so much shit in the last 3 months, and it just hurts. I just hope I can finally find someone who is abusive to me, someone I can actually love for real, and someone who can be intimate with me. I'm just so sick of being abused by people. I don't know. I don't know. I just hope I don't have to deal with this shit. I don't know. I just hope this video could help some people. Thank you for watching and listening to me. Thank you. Thank you so much for being there for me and standing by my side. Thank you.